how much I love Journey Spice. Journey Spice, non-GMO, no salt, no sugar, just all sorts of goodness and smart, environmentally friendly packaging. Pinch the top, take it off. Food tastes better. Comes in singles, 2-packs, and 4-packs. It's Journey Spice. Find them at Amazon.com. Time for Denver's best sports talk with the Altitude Daily.
This is the Altitude Daily Podcast. Everything you can't miss from today on Altitude Sports Radio. Mosher, Lombardi, and Kane.
I want to make a proclamation right now, please. And Jesse, could you please call the government, whoever that is, government, and have the entire first hour of this show stricken from the record, please?
Terrible.
Your Honor.
It was embarrassing.
Because I just recalled that Vic and Brett's tease coming back for this hour number 2 here at Broncos training camp, Broncos Park, powered by Common Spirit. We're going to get into a lot more football. Your tease was Vic's going to tell you about a team the Nuggets will play. and
sharp.
And it was the first game. Well, it's not. I don't think it's the first game of the season, but they're going to play
No,
this
it is
team.
the first game. I verified.
Oh,
yeah.
But your tease was. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, Nuggets are playing somebody this season. Up next, more details.
I mean, that whole hour was the dumbest hour in the history of organized radio. You got kids in their basement in Waukegan, Illinois, doing better work.
All right,
Pick
well,
it
let me
up,
give it to
idiots.
you.
Pick it up.
ESPN has announced its opening night matchups. Now, I believe they've got a doubleheader on each night, October 22nd and October 23rd. All right? The Denver Nuggets will play on October the 23rd. That is expected to be their first game of the season. Barring something else that happens before that, I don't know. They could start Tuesday the 21st, but this will be their first nationally televised game on the 23rd. The full schedule is released this Thursday, so we'll know for sure. But their first game on ESPN will be the 23rd, a Thursday night, a late game, 8 o'clock against Golden State. So there it is. That's what they've got. Golden State and the Nuggets. Doesn't say here whether that game's in Denver or at Golden State. Could be either or. What's so funny? Why is that funny?
The lack of information.
I'm just telling you what we know. What? I don't understand what's so funny about it.
It's because
why is that humorous?
Because your big report is they're going to play the Warriors on the 23rd. I don't know if it's the first game or if it's maybe game 2. I don't know if it's this or that. I mean,
so let me tell you guys something. Here's what ESPN.
By the way, it's a conflict game because we're home against Carolina that night too. So it's our first conflict.
I just
game
got
1 or 2.
verification from a pretty damn good source. The game will be at Golden State on the 23rd.
Well, judging by if the Avs are playing that night, it'd be kind of hard to do both.
What are you talking about?
He just said the Avs are at home that night.
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading my text.
He just said the Avs are at home.
I was reading my text.
I'm sorry.
Such an idiot.
I was gleaning information from my texts.
Like Mosher just said.
Oh my God! You're coming out of his nose.
You're snotting.
He's got crap coming out of his nose. That's disgusting. Get out! Oh my God! Look, he's bleeding from his nose.
Ripping.
The Altitude Daily. The Morning Sprint.
No Nik Bonitto today. Did limp off after his fourth and final quarterback pressure, and it was a minor limp. But I think the limp might have more to do with the fact that it is time to pay that man. Could that be happening in real time today?
The last time that we saw this happen during camp, a player not be present, especially at a practice like today's, right, where it's going to be mostly walkthroughs, a lot of offensive installs. Well, who wasn't there? Cortland Sutton wasn't at practice that day. Zach Allen had the same exact thing, wasn't at practice that morning, and then they showed up the next day, and they were millions and millions and millions of dollars richer. I just think the precedent has been set this camp that if a player of that ilk is stepping out, there's a very good chance that it is contract-based, and not just, hey, he needs a day off, hey, he tweaked something, so he's not going to be walking around with us today.
To be fair, I think it's probably 60% contract based that he's not out here, 40% that he's a little dinged up from the preseason game. The 60% likelihood that it is contract based, Alex, I think this is a very wise decision for the Denver Broncos to pay him now. Because I believe wholeheartedly after watching his back-to-back-to-back pressures of Mac Jones, granted it's against the second defense, the second offense from the 49ers in a preseason game, Nik Bonitto is going to command top 3 edge rusher dollars a year from now, maybe even top 1. After the market is reset by Trey Hendrickson, T.J. Watt semi-reset the market already. Am I right? T.J. Watt's deal
T.J. Watt is the standard bearer right now in terms of average value at $41 a year.
Who's up? Is it Max Crosby that could be up here in the next year, or is he already
No, Max Crosby signed his deal in 25. He's signed through 2029 at 34 on average.
There's one other edge rusher that – it's Parsons. Michael Parsons.
And then Daniil Hunter, but Hunter's, 32 at this point.
A different situation.
31 maybe?
Yeah. Nik Bonitto, he's going to get paid. It's just a matter if he gets paid, or paid.
The Altitude Daily. Columbus, Hastings, and DMAC.
The Broncos got their guy. He's 20th on the list. That's probably about right. I see people accusing us of being negative on the text line. What do you want us to do?
What negative about what?
Who knows? You don't want us to blow sunshine about Bo if it's not really happening? You guys were honest about it. And then there was a preseason game, and you were right. You two were right. Everything you said about camp came true in the preseason game.
Yep.
Every single thing you said.
But why are we negative?
Well, because people just,
rose-colored glasses.
Yeah, you get your orange and blue glasses
because
on.
It's preseason football, and everybody wants to think you're going to win 11 or 12 games.
Yeah, I'm one of them. We're all one of them. We all want them to win.
Do you still stand by that?
I do, because the defense and the depth is so good right now. Because what we saw later in the game, I believe will happen in real life. Even if the Broncos offense sucks, the Broncos defense will get turnovers. They will be short fields. You'll have, it won't be that hard to go from the 50-yard line to the 35 for a field goal. And that'll happen a couple times a game. That's the real benefit of having an amazing defense, because you're going to put the offense, even if they suck, in really good positions to succeed. And then, I gotta finish off a 35-yard drive for, okay. A lot of guys could do that. You don't have to be that special. You can be the 20th best quarterback and convert on a 35-yard drive. The special things as a quarterback, third down and last 2 minutes of the first half and second half. Can you do that? And, Bo can kind of scramble around. He can run around. He can. So he can convert stuff. And you don't get what? Who?
Sparky.
City?
Sparky could run around.
He did run for an 18-yard gain.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, Stiddy ain't no joke, man. He has started real NFL games, man. He's not, you and your Stiddy hate, but that dude's played.
No, I don't hate him. I just think he's boring.
Oh, okay, fine. So what? A lot of great ways you can win boring games.
14 out of 15 is boring.
Well, since you're propping him up on one preseason game, so why can't we do the opposite of what Bo did it? Because they were on both sides.
I'm going to call it both ways.
They're both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, well, Bo wasn't that bad.
Thank you. I agree. It wasn't great.
So 55% completion.
I wouldn't say Bo was on the opposite end of the spectrum. It's not like it was a disaster.
Sean Payne said it right. It was average to below average. That's exactly where they were.
Yeah. Which is how he's practiced the 9 practices I watched.
Correct. But what we need is something that's above average to just give us a little breath here.
And you might get it. You might get it starting Thursday.
Well, they're in pads tomorrow. Let's get after it. And Thursday they got the Cardinals in town. So let's go. The opportunity is theirs.
The Altitude Daily. Kretman and Lindahl.
So let's do a little bit of roster math for you real quick, okay? What if the Broncos decide at running back this year? What if they decide we don't want to cut Tyler Bidet and Blake Watson?
Okay.
They're too good. We want to keep those guys around. What if there is a world where the Broncos have 5 running backs on their roster? Seems insane, right?
It does.
However, I've got a spot where they may be able to do that at the expense of a particular player. And I hadn't thought about this. And then our friend Tyler Columbus dropped a hot take on me today. Okay, so Cortland Sutton's the number one receiver, right?
Yep.
Troy Franklin is, I've been calling him the number 2. I think that's what he is. Mims the number 3. And again, there's gadget type of uses right there. Variety of different ways in which he will be deployed. Pam Pride's third round pick, he's going to make the team. Trent Sherfield is going to make the team.
Oh, yeah.
Because of his special teams value, and also we have seen how good of a receiver that he is. If the Broncos decide their running back room is too good and too deep, and they know that J.K. Dobbins has an injury history, what if they said, sorry, Devaughn Vele, we've got too many guys like you.
I'll be honest with you. He still has just had an okay camp for me.
Yeah.
Devaughn has not popped or repeated what he did last year. Now, I'm not knocking the guy. He's a big-bodied receiver, but he's also 27.
Tyler Columbus suggested to me there's a world where he might not make the team.
You know what I could see him doing? Practice squad him. It's not like he's got some extensive highlight reel from last year where all these teams are going to be drooling to pick him up. Now, maybe they do.
He was second on the team in receptions.
I get it, but
I feel like there's a lot of teams in the NFL that would look at Devaughn Vele and say, like, I'll take that.
You absolutely may be right. But also remember, all these other teams are also cutting guys that they've had in camp the whole time that they're hoping to get back.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, he could just be a caught-up-in-the-wash guy.
Well, the funny thing about Devaughn Vele is, like, in Denver, like, he could be viewed as, well, you're kind of redundant. You're 6'3", 220 or whatever it is, and so you're kind of a redundant player. There's other teams in the NFL that isn't, like, exclusively what they have.
Well, and look at Joaquin Davis, that number 80.
I like that guy.
Told you, 6'4", big guy.
Kind of good. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
He's had a couple flashes at 81. Jerwan, is it Dawson?
Newton, I believe. Jerwan
Newton. He's made a couple plays, too.
Yep.
And then it's funny because in 89, who we've barely seen make any plays, he shows
Jackson.
up.
Yeah, he was working as a punt returner the other day.
So, yeah, I think they've got a lot of guys. Well, I would even throw this at you, though. See, to me, I think Watson, you can get back to the practice squad. I do, unless he has a... How about Payday to the practice squad? What is the league seen? I'm talking about Vele. At least Vele does have a tape and some history, as you said. Payday has had a good game, then got hurt the next week, then didn't play in the playoff game.
43-yard run against Tampa.
But couldn't you sneak Payday to the practice squad and versus trying to do it with Vele?
I mean, people are trying to use less toilet paper.
Well,
he could be popular.
You've been listening to the Altitude Daily. Catch us live weekdays on 92.5 FM, the Altitude Sports Radio app, twitch.tv/AltitudeSR, youtube.com @Altitude Sports Radio, and your favorite smart speaker. Say Altitude Sports Radio.